Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of July, as usual, I have two special sales offer available. One, it's a mid-year reading. It's a reading that looks into the second half of 2019 and what kind of experiences, changes, opportunities, and challenges might be part of that time frame for you. And the other one, it's called The Tides, and it's a specific themed reading that was created looking into the current Cancer theme season we are on. So basically, it looks into the emotional currents that are coming into your life, the new type of emotional experiences that might be coming about, and the ones that might be pulled away and taken away as well. So if you would like to know more details about those special offers or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Libra, there's an extremely important and intense feminine presence in your reading. That this is a very packed feminine energy here with you. So female figures might be very important during this time frame, such as your own inner feminine qualities, regardless of you being a Libra man or a Libra woman. The energy here, it's about the in element. It's about what that represents. Of course, that for many of us, the opposite sex, gender, usually it's manifested and triggered by our own realization in the embodiment, right, of that person, of the other gender. So what I want to say is that for Libra women, you might be feeling it all. You might be feeling like super charged in an energy of creation, of empowerment, of intuition, of nourishment, of sensuality, of fertility, that it's unprecedented. It's like I'm feeling this new moon, this full moon we're about to have. It's really going to impact some of you Libras, particularly Libra woman, in being and becoming fully integrated, fully connected, full moon, so connected with the full expression of your feminine qualities and attributes, being that you're going to be shown with no, I feel like you're going to be like realizations and information that is coming to you, Libra, with no manners. So it's going to be sometimes abrupt, the type of info some of you are receiving when it comes to your insecurities, when it comes to your powers, when it comes to the things you are connected to and doing with love or with lack of love, because the feminine energy also deals a lot with love, unconditional love, the flow, the in energy, right? The dance here of love. So some of you Libra women, I feel like you have not been looking at something that's very important that deals with the high priestess. So it's about your inner being, right? The quiet moments you spend in reflection, studying the self, studying situations, analyzing, sensing, feeling, the mysterious element here of your own being and nature and of others. So it's like the opportunity here is for you to get in contact with the deeper energy of your own, that it's not about the outside, it's internal. So your challenge is is the Empress. So you wanting to perhaps be a lot on the outer expression of your qualities. You want to have fun, you want the pleasure, you want abundance, you want comfort, you want physical contact, you want touch, right? You want possession, you want things to be with you, not just internally, but in your life. You want something you can hold on to and call your own. you want to live a lot as well for the appearance of something with the Empress, and you're being called to be less about the appearance, the shell, because that is perfect. Empress, you're perfect. You're beautiful, you're gracious, you're creative. Everybody loves you, everybody adores you, everybody desires you. That's the Libra women thing, right? Here, it's not about the looks of a situation, it's the real truth of the situation. So you might be wanting, for example, to attract a person, and maybe you're trying to attract this person a lot with the Empress energy, which is what you control and domain, right? Which is what you're more naturally connected to, because the Empress is Taurus and Libra energy, Venus energy. Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. So you are all about the Empress. You know how to use this Empress energy to bring things to you. Venus, it brings to them. The Empress does not have to put an effort to anything, to the things that it brings into her life. Now, the High Priestess is about the moon. So Venus and the moon are both feminine expressions, but Venus is outer expression, is our love nature, the things that brings us comfort, right? The things that we identify as being loving and things that we just enjoy. The moon, it's deeper, it's the soul, it's the intuition, it's the real thing inside of us that generates all the beauty outside. And you're also here to be more in contact with the truth that has been hidden from your own understanding when it comes to who you are and the person you want to be as well ahead. I dedicated a lot here the energy to Libra women. To Libra men, all that I said applies. I'm feeling like for some of you, you're dealing with all of this coming from, a figure in your life. That could be a person you are attracted to, a person you are with, a mother figure, a friend, someone that carries this huge feminine impact, that you're drawn to Libra men so strongly, both internally, what the mysterious element, the things that she hides. I'm gonna see she for just because to identify it properly. So you're both attracted to the qualities of what this person represents from the inside and out, but there's a difficulty joining this attraction, the energy of this person, Libra, for some reason intimidates you, right? It makes you shiver. It makes you hold back. Even when you want to just go for it, there's the presence of someone during mid-July that is intimidating you because of the strong power that it holds on its own. This person, this energy has a huge magnetic, almost out of this world type of vibe. So when you are in the presence of this person, if this is someone you have recently met or you're dealing with or you're trying to work with, whatever it is, it could be that you don't want to, but you don't know how to express what this person is after. This person might be wanting you to touch them, to say that you adore them, to really be there with them in the Empress energy, socialize with them, talk with them, flirt with them, marry them, all of that, commit with them. And you might just have this thing where you cannot even speak. Not that you don't want to, but again, you can't give to this female figure in your life during mid-July all the things that either this person deserves and that you want to give it to this person, or that this person expects from you. This could be someone that's very demanding as well. It could be having someone in your life, Libra. This is for Libra men and women in general. Take the story and apply it as how it works with the narrative of your own story. There might be also a very demanding person you're dealing with, Libras in general. So it could be someone that it's never satisfied with what you give them, with what you try to do for them. So there might be a little bit as well of some sort of manipulation here, some sort of also obsession. Some of you Libras, you have an obsessive link with someone, or you are obsessing extremely about the things you don't know, that you are intrigued and intimidated at the same time about. So even for Libras, that this is not about relationships. Libras, during this period of mid-July, there's a moon spell here. You are heavily influenced by the energy of the moon. So the moon is moody, so it fluctuates ups and downs. It has a lot to do with emotion. So naturally, there will be moments where you're going to feel super, super into something, super attracted, super ready, super present, whatever you want to call it, and then you hold back. And then you're not sure. And then there's this element of uncertainty. Do I really want this? Am I really capable of doing this? And you guard yourself and you reserve yourself to study the situation deeper. There's this deep feeling, like hush hush feeling, quiet. Feel it, hear it, sense it. You're not ready yet. If something is telling you that you're not ready yet, if you're still in the process of getting to fully realize, with full moon realizations of what that is, honor that, respect that. Make sure you communicate your needs. So the moon is also about needs. It's the mother energy, the motherly love. It's our past, it's our conditioning, it's our habitual patterns, our irrational, tendencies and behaviors that we are so wired to, we don't even know why we do the things we do. It's our care. It's what nourishes, what feeds us inside. So very deep month, Libra. It's not a mid-month. It's not a period of time where things are not, you're not at all in a moment where things are not of importance. They're very important. They are so important that that's the problem. Because you are aware that you're dealing with something during this mid-July that needs to be looked at carefully. The moon is also vulnerability. It's something that needs to be taken care of with so much care. Because it's vulnerable. Because you have in your hand something precious, but it can get easily hurt. You can easily, without realizing, destroy it, damage it. So, the Queen of Swords is here. This is where it gets tricky. Because the Queen of Swords many times is the representation of someone that is hurt. Someone that is bitter. Someone that is angry because of something that was done or said that disrespected them. Right? So they learn to build here the walls, the mind. They use the mind as a weapon because they see the heart and the needs of the moon as weaknesses. So some of you Libras might be having a hard time letting down the guard because you have been hurt, because you're seeing all this process, even though it's your opportunity, you're seeing all this process as being a weakness of yours. So you want to control it. And you don't want, the High Priestess does not say anything that's really going on inside. So you might not really be talking about what's up with you. You might not really be opening up about the true feelings you hold for someone or for a situation. And that might be causing some difficulties. Not that you have to, but I feel like some of you are really being hard on yourselves without need. It's like the moon is also flow. Let it be what it is. It's a process on its own. And the Queen of Swords tries to control that with the mind, but it's a lost battle. Eventually, you will fall back into the emotional vortex the pull is so strong to go there. You won't be able to not go there. You're gonna go there. It's like there's something here about your emotional energy, Libra, and relationships that are almost like out of your control. The dynamics presented here are a little bit out of your control, and that might be exactly what is making you angry. It's like you have no control. Maybe you don't want to like this person you're attracted to, but you cannot help it. Maybe you don't want to do the things that you are doing, but you cannot help it. There's a feeling of needing to surrender to the moon energy again, needing to surrender to what is. You cannot define and logically explain the moon energy. You just have to let that mysterious, intriguing force be what guides you towards creation, towards unity, also integration here. I feel like some of you also, this is very fertile energy. Some of you, there might be pregnancies happening during this time. You might find out that you're pregnant, or that when we start to have that desire to have a baby or start a family, start a relationship. There's a lot of things of the moon again that you're starting to be hit by. And it could also be Libras in other ways, that you're dealing with someone like this. You're dealing with someone that is difficult to let the guard down. It's someone that maybe is having more difficulty than you letting be, accepting what they do not control when it comes to love, when it comes to situations that put their whole being in the line. Because this is about putting your whole being in the line. The whole of the moon, right? That song. There's something here about the whole of the moon. So the full moon might really be intense for some of you. Pay attention to what kind of situations pop up during that time, because it really is about something that comes full circle, and you see something that I feel like some of you are going to see the full moon again, the full spectrum of a situation. You're going to be like, whoa, that's too much. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.